Good evening, everybody. Yes, it's already after tea, and this is the first time I've recorded anything. I've had a very busy day of yarn dyeing, and I thought I would just show you these two because these are my new Christmas colourways for this year. So this one is going to be a normal run-of-the-mill. I'll tell you about that one in a minute. This one is a micro striper, and it's a pale neon red pink, and then it's going to have a micro stripe of chocolate, pistachio, and then this lovely cherry red. And the name of this is a Mrs. Santa Claus, which is an idea that's been percolating in my mind for absolutely yonks. It's a Nat King Cole Christmas song called Mrs. Santa Claus. And if you've not heard it, I would suggest that you ask your friendly AI or YouTube to play it to you, because it's a very cheerful little tune. And I don't know why, but that idea came to my mind and it just stuck with me. This is the third iteration of it. I finally got it the way I want it. So Mrs. Santa Claus will be going into the shop after sort of beginning of November, I should imagine. And then this one, this is a special one. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that in January 2021, my lovely dad died, and he had been suffering with Alzheimer's. He didn't die, the Alzheimer's wasn't what took him in the end, it was actually COVID. He had various different comorbidities, as you would call them in the medical practice. He had diabetes and a heart problem and prostate cancer, which he'd been in remission from, but it was coming back, and all various different things. He had a moment, he lost the use of his legs and went into hospital and never came out, basically. He caught COVID whilst in hospital, and yeah, that was it. Anyway, actually before, the first year that we did it was the December, at the end of the year 2020, so not long before Dad died. Me and the kids did something which is called Elf Day, raising funds for the Alzheimer's Society, and they run that every year at the beginning of December, and this year I wanted to do something a little bit more committed towards the Alzheimer's Society, because it's something that, quite frankly, frightens the life out of me, and I want to support them as best I can to, you know, make inroads into treatments for it. So anyway, my dad's name was Robert, or Bob, and he was an amazing vegetable gardener. He was a great gardener, full stop, but his passion was growing veg. And as such, he was always digging the garden, and therefore always seemed to have a robin in close proximity. And if you know anything about gardening, you'll know that whenever you're digging, robins come and want to fetch the worms out of the ground when you've turned it over. So yeah, he had a bit of an affinity, and while he was alive we used to buy him robin themed things, and since he'd gone, it's become a sort of a symbol of Dad, the robin, to the point that I've even had a robin tattooed on my left shoulder. So anyway, that's a long way to explain that this year I am going to be doing a Christmas sock set, which will be raising funds for the Alzheimer's Society here in the UK. So this colourway is called Bob Robin, and it will do a sort of a swirly pattern. If I just open it out, in the whole skein you've got two sort of like repeats of the robin bit and then the greenery bit, and then robin and then greenery again. And this will come with a progress keeper, a 100 gram skein, and a 20 gram mini skein and a progress keeper. There is talk that Laura and Wendy might be joining in and making some project bags and things as well. So I will come back to you with more information about this, but I think what I'm going to do is do it as a pre-order. I don't know what percentage of the proceeds will go yet, so I need to sit down and do the maths and work that out. But I want to make it, you know, a decent amount, so that's going to be what I'm going to endeavour to do. I'm still going to take part in Elf Day, I think, but maybe I'll do an Elf Day raffle for a sock set and some other bits and bobs as well, or something like that. That might be a good idea. Anyway, I'm thinking out loud as I talk, but I just wanted to tell you about this because I'm so thrilled with the way it's come out. And once this is dry, I'm going to skein it up and I'm going to cast on so that people can see how nicely it's going to knit up, because I think it will be absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that's that. I will be back with more information, but I just wanted to show it you because I'm so excited with how it looks. In addition to all the yarn dyeing I've been doing, I also blocked this hat, which is the Tchaikovsky hat, by why can't I think of her name? Somebody Stewart of Curious Handmade. You don't really see the texture in this yarn very well, but this was a yarn that my friend dyed when she and her daughters came over to play, and I knitted her this hat, and I've got a lovely pom-pom to put on it, so that's part of her Christmas box. Then you've seen this lovely head wrap ear warmer. So that's just had its little wash, and then I also finished stitching my lovely Halloween cross stitch last night and gave that a bit of a wash. Tomorrow I will press it, and I've got another Halloween cross stitch that wants framing. This is going to just go in the hoop that they supplied with it to display it. Quite like displaying finished stitching in a hoop. I think it looks very nice. So yes, I shall probably do that tomorrow, and you can join me if you like. Are you cosy there? Silly monkey. Well, look what the postie bought me this morning, and I've only just had a chance to show you. 200 lovely brand spanking new papers for my EPP project. And I get these from Lucy, who is Country Bumpkin Creates on YouTube. She's Country Bumps on Instagram. She's Country Bumpkin Creates on Etsy. If I remember to, I'll leave a link. If I don't remember to do that and you want the link, just let me know. So I've been, as I said earlier, standing dyeing all day. And my back has not been very happy with me about it. I've been getting a lot of sort of mid-back spasms, and so I've just got Ivy to help me change the bed sheets because I wouldn't have been able to do that on my own. And now I'm going to I've taken my painkillers, and I've just been through my big stash of fabrics and sorted out a load that I haven't noticed in my stack for a while, and by that I mean all of these ones that are ready stitched and these ones that are waiting to be tacked on. So I'm going to add a few. I'm going to cut a load of those out. I don't know how many I'll do. Whatever I do, I'll be happy that I've achieved something. So I'm going to do some of that, and then I'm going to get an early night because it's another, well, hopefully a mostly relaxing day tomorrow, but we've got some laundry and cleaning up to do, some food shopping to do, so hopefully between us we can get that sorted. Also, I'm expecting a few more Halloween fabrics that I just bought in the sale to arrive tomorrow. I had a shipping notice yesterday, so I'm hoping they'll be here tomorrow so I can show them to you and cut a few out and put a few in before it's time to put it away and get the Christmas one out. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my spiced orange tea and relax and watch a few little Vlogtobers myself, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.